boy na otina won to me radio so eka say President Mahama onim senior a helicopter crash by he is the person behind it. He was emphatic. Sir boy na your friend Hilo. Sir won to me presenter na otina radio so Mr. S, give me that video. Otina radio so an emphatic say the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, atu yenchema ebetu nipan watchia omudi helicopter koto for mabuye no. Sa branch tina wuntumi radio so emphatic and said say President Nimhubi. So this guy needs to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the statement he made wasn't factual and that his evidence should exonerate him. Now, I'll see a TBBS or Ghana. Sir, okay, some to obiso, and now we are emphatic about something. You have to prove. Say asamna okaino uwo njina so. Now so uni njina so, people like us will come after you because we want the system to be clean enough. Say na beya amount for being to be malign nipa. Ensha politics echi, ensha journalism echi, ensha radio ni TV echi. No one say nipa. And internet when I sit here every day, I tell you say when I make a statement or even when I go further to do a scandal, do not just take what I've said. Go back and double check me or double fact check me. Send a say, I am not here to mislead you. I'm not here to misinform you or disinform you. I am here to guide you, educate, and make sure say, now, what this boy did, won to me presenter. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing it in. No, Mr. S, I want it. Thank you. It's in here. So, be team the video now. Let me play the video. Now, yentie emphatic statement abrantian ye no. Yefriwa, then we will actually delve into the Jandam na and the MPP4, a Peace FM4, a year. People's credibility is on the line, or a lot of credibilities are on the line, and we are not going to allow that to happen again. Now, listen to boy na small can wo wuntumi a and the aban edena kohyem ye pese ye dinasem.
So this year akedi pa na wuni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything. But so this year akedi pa na wuni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything. But can you say amado kona wudi ache so this year akedi pa na wuni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything. But
so these were his emphatic statements. So this year, eka nipa na omo helicopter mu a ekonya accident omuye na. You need to understand say the president knows about it. As some free abranten and no free buy no. These are serious allegations. These are not statements you just have to just listen to and walk. No. Because there are people involved. There are families who are wailing. There are people who want to get to the bottom of this matter. So for somebody to have the mic, reaching thousands of people, to make such an emphatic statement, he needs to be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that what he is saying is factual. Now, I deal when this branch na akopie a jail and the odi court akuniaba. Now we need to understand something. Say emraso unsemwa Ghana mrano de ne kafa ho. Say mrachiwa yeduko jina court or see a bill dien na mrane ka. Now at this point judge or tia konwemu no tumi no wo say obenya bill and say onya bill na emrana ebo Ghana ho ban no eka. I'm talking about the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. What does it explicitly say when it comes to giving somebody bail and not granting bail request, and I say making sure somebody does not sleep in jail, and I say somebody asking or requesting for bail no na mrano eka efa ho. Now let's go listen to Peace FM. Muntie we mu almost a journalist. It will take you less than a minute to research about bail. See there will be koto if you say now see a money bail. Now we meet bail and I say judge be a money bail. There are so many reasons in tia to me. I can say wait there he does not pass the test to be given bail or granted bail, and I say wait there he needs to go back home and be coming to court. There are so many reasons. But mummy yanko tie Peace FM where mo no so me journalist no. Now listen to these cocoons or raccoons.
Yeah, na se mo court ye twa obia di body for da so gum.
Kwame unim say awro ho sem pa say ye nua
abanja sonson wo.
Kwame ye nua achemkwa
untumi
oye adwuma untumi radio.
Yeah.
Unim na sem na nekra na meto bebuti asem ni ye. Unim de ya wasem no.
E de ba se a.
Abrante ni adwuma wo Kumase. wontumi e wo Kumase yakwache no Kumase no ye de na ba Accra Accra na ye de na ba no Kwame bail no chese bail na kwakoye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say waka asem a ensem fata
no kan asem ben
Kwame asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist kan asem na nya mo ma court no ni ndi ba say wo prosecutor abeko court ni ebisa wa wo say akwan ye man no bail a obeja e put journalist no ewo e offense every man almost 1 month
ya no asem na kan say no
asem para me no kan
che bi wo kan ho me nwanwa imam no ye national prayer hwan day no imam no kan na mampani ankasa to no wante say the ye court system no amanyofo ne kire ekwan ye mfa so ntwe obi aso no anyuma se na baba so o
it's sad
very sad but you have no option baby to me wono actually any
me agia to say o man say sebi obi kum nipa kora ye man bail
yeah
first na go obi kum nipa ye man bail o
and na agia to
but na agia to say obi kum nipa ye man dia biom and apart from say bi obi be ye ku edie pa na ye bone a eso chance obi
kum nipa
enso ye say ye man bail or quiet me man bail sense ntro ni akoka asem a enye me dey asem obi kokasa na enye a me ya dete me sa me mfo aso momma mra ni na mom say wo be use bail say conditions how they punish no there it is a no
say your man
identity Kumase court
na your man ho kwan say amanyofo na be hihye court na
Kumase court
sa na baba no
court ebi ni Kumase
ya kyerem nyansa ebi o Mahama kra ba na bankan
pacho Mahama de ni court
baby atumi wo no achindie ni wo so na babu yeli police station sana mozumu ni court odo ho aba
na mumu ni police station
so these are two people you see a journalist to me, you know. And almost some Kenyan and say Yakofo obi efri Kumase edina ban crime edina begina court one omonti ase na utie ni opening statement na before obe kasem no o say political cases bebre nyina yetwam omomko wie bode na de kwa yetwam na omunnuane de ohyem yetwa political cases ni only opening statement political cases they have cancelled all those cases but akromfo a omko wie a bode na de ade hyem and these are the kind of people sorry no pa na say omo kenkan ade akwa ekire wemu de omunim de wemu de e wo se eti omo na ye de bo ye bra wemu na sebio omo ye kotek bekafo wemu na enim se omo adwini ebo pi omo adwini kwa ekire nti omunim nyansa nti ye nti omo now asema brante ne kan no kokote ba ko na ote obusa ne se na asembe na okan o se ne de ontumi nka meaning asema brante ne kan ne se wonim sa asema okan na emu edua then it means he has to be answering questions. Kokote ba ko busa kokote ba ko no say asem na branch ne kan no de no kan o say ene de ontumi nka. Now if this is the first time somebody is listening to you now with the radio so justify the reason why somebody has not been granted bail. Now to me manipa na obeti for the first time no adikudientia you are trying to defend somebody who has not met bail. Then it means that say you want to incite the public against the judiciary. You are politicizing a criminal case. I was say ye case no from a clear point of view. Now, the no mutuo ye say adentina kofa brantin efri Kumase kurase de na ban crying. Say yebe toto na no. Yebusan assemble brantin ka so nim asema brantin kan na me bochire no. O say helicopter ko to form no. Yen holding Mahama responsible because onim de see ye nyina. That is what the brantin na omo refer so munuane kai no. Now, they were hiding behind something called teteno na yema bail. Se sia de Ghana mrano e wo say ye den yema uko ye chewo nko ade wo say yema bail. This is the highest level of foolishness, stupidity and misinformation and disinformation. Inti omo betena radio so a no ma kan tra jimi mu inti kokote to kokote mienu abetena TV so And instead of them to take a minute to ask themselves, then asimesi eko ye de onya bail. Now then asimesi de okoye de wenya bail. Say constitution ana emra na ebo Ghana ho ban no kra to kase. Obia wo ho kwan say e wo say or requesting for bail. Bail, nobody is entitled to bail. See, it is upon you and your lawyer to make a case to the judge. Why wo nipana wedi boneno? You are entitled to bail. So uko fear ye betumi outside the waba. Say or say obi di unjiremu a or say nipana den odi unjiremu se na ebe ya wuntumi ndwane. It is not to say you see people are supposed to be given bail inti. Kwasi ampenyi bia kwedi boni a owura court no peja onsa mami bail na mi kofi. It does not work like that. If these people are taking the time to look at Ghana Mrano, the ekafa edien bail ho, you need to understand something. Omuti radio no so no. Now we create impression bia kire obi a Ghana say udi boninda e was send na yema bail inti ewudifo krampo yema mu bail. Sa kokwati mienu omuti radio isu sende obi beka se ochi omu a sebio obetwa omuti ene omumati a ombedwane ko police na ade akyine ma nipa ne bail a ombesa ka kire police say omankasa they don't feel comfortable, they are scared because the person has been given bail. In fact sa nkofo we so because obetwa omuti a omu lawyer be ko gina court aye case say they should not grant nipa na or threaten omokokwate for life no. If we said when the person is given the room to go home, they might commit, or the intentions are still in their head to commit that crime. Even though yakase emrane kire say you can seek for bail or request for bail, no, it is at the discretion of the judge. Judge na ote asam no so no obetumi ewe dia woka. It is all about what your lawyer will tell the judge, how he's able to convince the judge. Say, asimesi also be coup president in the year no. See a jana maniko fear. Sa asimesi we no. On fa kukwasa, on jani anajo enko kya president in it. It is up to the lawyer who is nipa no lawyer no to make that statement to the judge. But when the lawyer fails, the lawyer needs to convince the judge, even though the constitution says you are entitled to bail, no, the judge can use his discretion to say, I am not sure that the judge will not yakase kwa ubetumi akọ abra unko di boneni biem. Now let's read the constitution and break something down here. Now when you read Ghana's constitution, and this was something these two kokotin kwasiafo, they could have done this easily, because omo Jimmy, they don't know the job they are doing. Omo nkrase for. And you don't have a good radio, so almost around a pan. Now, key legal provisions. This is in the Constitution. Now, Section 96 of Act 30, that is Criminal Procedure Code, guides bail decisions. Into bail no crampono, your guidelines down. You can't say Constitution say about bail. Into sorry about bail. Answer about bail no crano. You may be one and what's your share ansana. You be about bail. About bail. Now you get it. Now this is what it says. Say court must not refuse bail as punishment. You see, who read this section 96 for now? Or say court and say or refuse to bail say or the chwaso. Right that. Now, how can you prove say the court is refusing that gentleman bail or in the name of punishing that gentleman? And the sa kokotimi anyway, you don't go to court. Na judge neka say you too prove to me that I am using the bail the bail conditional to punish this guy. Anyway, how can they prove say the judge is deliberately punishing the boy because he is not basically getting bail? Can they prove in front of the judge? Court must not refuse bail as punishment. And judge way is refusing bail or receive this guy bail because the judge wants to punish this guy. It's kokotimi anyway. Judge way me anymore. So judge not take cases. Can they prove to the judge say he's using that to punish the guy? Can they? No. Now, read the constitution. This is what it says. Or say courts may refuse bail. Courts, they may refuse bail if there is risk. If there is risk the accused, yes, a court bet me refuse bail. Say accused no omu bibi nyome bia. The judge in his own discretion can say, a brand your way, senior. Ye na in some okano abontino and chempo said your way and we no into sign your man kwampontino memana dim. The court has the right. Now, the risk no ebini won't appear for trial, will interfere with witness or investigations, might commit further crimes. Se court no say nipa na ana judge no say nipa no jani no boni no onya obedi. Sa nipa no ye friend kwanse ombra wan hwe kra court no omma biem. Sa nipa no krampo no se jani mani kofia ebia nipa bia omo ho bon asem no obetumi akotata omo. It is at the discretion of the judge or the court. And your lawyer nipa na asem no dan so no wo lawyer no also prove it to the judge and say me nipa we de e was say mesraw o mani bail. It is not automatic even though the constitution says it. It is not automatic even though the constitution akano and chese ura court also nya bail. There are some rules and regulations and procedures and also making sure say you have gone through to secure that bail. The lawyers have to prove say the client no ye jana mani kofi say on kofi no mbra court obesaba. And when the court also look at some risks, no more say the risk is too higher. The court can decide say you have to stay in jail for the case to go on. Now, when you read the Constitution further, this is what it says. Sorry. When you read the Constitution further, types of bail. Kokoti mienu no moti radio so. And now muka bibia to Ghana young man minim say no kodi bonani echiwa or say about bail. It does not work like that. Now, policy inquiry bail. There are types of bills. Your policy inquiry bill, your bill pending trial, and your bill pending appeal. So bill no krampono, there are types of bills. And remember, your types of crimes. You're charging nipa. Bonini nyina nyape ebi a misdemeanor, ebi a felony. There are so many categories of crimes ewo Ghana. Inti yakase bail we look at asemeda enimo no, asemeda pono so no, eno ne hwe ho edema bail. Now you get it. Now when you go to policy inquiry bail, this is what it says. Granted by police during investigations. If not granted, the suspect must be brought before a court within 48 hours. Into the friend police inquiry bail no. The police inquiry bail no, and a police be deciding. So a brand here we then during investigations no. Okay, you wouldn't say to me man in coffee. Because your money kofia, ebi obe temper with the investigations, no. Oba kwa enya ebia ebe say investigations, no. And the police can decide to keep you before a court within 48 hours. And the police can do that. Now we have what you call bail pending trial. And no, yeah, can be requested orally. You say you're requesting for bail. We don't demand for bail. Your lawyer has to request for bail. No lawyer can demand for bail. I am demanding for bail. No. A lawyer requests for bail. Judge at his own discretion will have to listen to your lawyer and come to that conclusion. Say he's making a good point. In talk of a lawyer, no be to papa so no intimate convince judge now. Even though the constitution says you have the right to bail, at the end of the day you might not be granted because you could not make a case to prove say amount bail we are the conditions na down no ubetime meet. That is what we are talking about. Bail pending trial can be requested orally or in writing during trial or granted by the court on its own. Maybe a friend bail pending trial no and no or lawyer betuma chro during what we call a trial no that same time no court no at the end of the day ebetuma grant onwa court na sha the judge no take cases no ebetuma tna no ahwe no we maybe or some ma bail. So nobody demands for bail. You request for bail. Enti kokoti mienu na romoto wono omo jimi omo kenkan omo ni mumra no e na omo tumfu trogu nkofo ani omo ye jimi fo omo na mama omande chichire na yedin. Now when it comes to bail pending appeal, and available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. Bail pending appeal available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. It is agrada ya cheno ya convicted no. And agrada can appeal for bail. Agrada can do what? He can appeal the pending bail. And say, Yachiwa Shem, appealing. There are so many ways, sir. Ubetimi requested for bail. It is not automatic. Say, Odi Bonena, Ukojina court na, I will say Maukofi. Nobody in Ghana, no journalist, no individual should sit on radio and tell the young man walking there with bad intentions and say, Uko di bonia, because bodia, nipa na okochi, okoyuya bodia no, ekofie no, nipa na okodi ewu no, ekofie no, and was so automatically ekofie. Does not work like that. The Constitution has made it clear. Even though Ghana also on your bill, no, you are not entitled to bail. You need to request, and through the request, you need to prove why you have to be granted that. In the UTM kwasia for me anyway. Now we can kwasia some way na abrante biti baby no person kobo krono a na the team ya ne de because in kwasia for kokoti me bi Peace FM say me we are there na me lawyer kujina court I will say me coffee, and that is what is in the heads of majority of MPP in kwasia for we the young people on the streets now omo kan kwasia some threatening for life no. They tell them, oh ya don't go bail. No, you can be in jail, you can be in cells for 3 months. I'm telling you, if your lawyer is not able to prove to the judge sitting on the case, say, whoa, I was so coffee in our court. At the discretion of the judge, you can be in for 6 months. So, how did we get here? Kokote form kwasiafo say titi radio. So, media matama, it is because they misinform a lot. They lie to people a lot. They deliberately decide to do that because omutisimuno yakota mobi okumase de na bankran. Na de ne chema won to be bankran wo yoko no manya dede. Adenti ekofa chema won to be free kumase e de ne ba yoko won kran no. Ade na manya demonstration mo yankwasiafo. And you see, yasoso nkwasiasem we so and a radio for no sori anopa omumu bi nkwasiasem nko a omunka no kre and omu dada nkofo de omuni man so makwa yi ase akode ne nkofo yere makode da akono mo nkwasiajo to bi omu kan omu nsua de. This should have taken you less than 2 minutes to read, understand, and explain to the people. So the person you have to call is the lawyer and say, why are you not making a case for your client? Because Obiko and to make a case, so why haven't they been able to make a case for their client? A client who has directly threatened the president and accused the president of something the president knows nothing about. In the Adentina, Montana questions say, what the heck is going on? And then you are trying to make it look like, say, everybody's entitled to a bail. Nobody's entitled to bail. You request for bail. It's at the judge's discretion. He can sit and ask questions and be like, no, you did not convince me enough. Because Akwawe and some of Wakano, one year what it's I was here making sure say what's not jail near dia sabon. You cannot fight the judge on that. So let's be very careful how we misinform the public, how we sit on radio, how we lie to people. One more time.
Yeah, na semo court ye twa obia di body for da so gum
kwame unim say awro sempa say ye nua
abanja sonson wo
kwame ye nua achemkwa
untumi
oye adwuma untumi radio
yeah
unim na sem na nekra na meto bebuti asem ni ye unim de ya wasem no
e de ba se ya
abrante ni adwuma wo kumase untumi ye wo kumase ye ko che no kumase no ye de na ba akra na ye de na ba no kwame bail no chese bail na kwakoye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say waka asem a ensem fata
no kan asem ben
kwame asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist kan asem na nya mo ma court no ni ndi ba say wo prosecutor abeko court ni ebisa wa wo say akwan ye ma no bail a obeja e people journalist no ewo e offense every man almost 1 month
ya no asem na kan say no che bi hu kan ho yem nwanwa imam no ye national prayer ehwan day no imam no kan na mampanya nkasa to no wante say de ye court system no amanyofo ne kire ekwan yemfa so ntwe obi aso no enwuma se na baba so o Very sad, but you have no option. Baby, I told me one. Actually, no.
Me ajia tum say o man say. Sebi obi kum nipa kra yaman bail.
Yeah.
First nanko obi kum nipa yaman bail.
And they ajia tum.
But then ajia tum say obi kum nipa yaman. Dear bio. And apart from say bi obi be ku. Edie pa na ye boni a eso chance obi kum nipa.
We Jandam they cooked it and some better radio do so. Their opening statement to grandma ohu. Ejo ya che. Ade omutina dem ka say we ni ekoka. Obi a woko wi abode kura ne political cases akese kura ye twam. They have an agenda. Ade omoye. Oman hen Govt Ashanti obi eni asempa sa boys no ade omoye omoje bribe che obi a. Macho oman hen Govt Ashanti. Maka chance ometina reduce no ndeme na menkyere no. Ada ne draw so roye. Sa ade omo hu no peace FM no. They sat down sankofo we kasa no mju se Ghana fo ejimi o. They think say ometumi de sebi otwi kasa na da Ghana fo, and that is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. We a cooked jandam. They have an agenda. In some omujina hoking, if the judge calls these two guys into his courtroom, na judge nika say matesa muti radio so eka me case amete hu say ma sheda and I may punish a branty we. You two prove to me. Because my credibility is on the line. You were emphatic. Say, me the same way, my shadow na me deny bill, and I made a punish a branty way. Into mumienu, mo voice ko chiripa, court ha mujina no, mu shre Ghana nyina, dear Emma me a use imrano, and I say, me punish a branty and can go for me kumbe 10 years, 10 years. Me a judge na, can make some money on the next day. You see, we need to sanitize your radio, no, your media, no, and this is the only way we can do it. This is the only way we can sanitize the system. Into me as I judge now, I will call them. Because Sir Branty way, first day I will appear or court, Opia Bonte, see he's a hero. On show anything, Sir Dia Why and Crowaya Bonnet. Ye Sir Branty way free court, Opia free judge courtroom. No, he told Ghana he's a hero for doing what he did. So he still insists that what he did is right. He still insists that the president knows something about it. So if the judge, at the end of the day, intercepts such a video, what do you think the judge should do? Because the person who maybe I was thinking, say, police he is out there telling the world to say he is a hero. The case has not even started, but he's telling people he is still a hero. Into some question for me anyway, Sakokoti me anyway, say me a judge na. Say me a judge na, and come from me no, I'm gonna pay me courtroom. I swear to God, and I want the judge to do that because with your statement now, they were emphatic. Judge, at the day or the emrano, punish boy, they need to come and prove in court. Or maybe courtroom. A damn rapana made a punish boy. You people should prove to me. I want to prove your mama 5 years, 5 years. I want to radio swa, any TV swa, they will respect. And Kwasia for no kromha. Nanado dan kweku for the Gregory Foko to jail 6 to 7 years, almost 8 years. Sa in Peteku no monti radio so. They were on radio. Omo fin. They never spoke on it. You know why? Because now you're Ashanti for party. Now you're MPP. Because now the Ekufuado they support it. Gregory Afoko and the Ekufuado was at NIB cells for 8 years. They didn't see anything wrong. At a point, Gregory Afoko met Bill. Ne brother Eddie Sureties by Nana Ekufuado gave instructions to the investigator in Kroma that the boys should not go home. Ever seen the ansana abayin sisa ye Gregory Afoko. San Kwasiafo no munti radio so. Were they not on radio? Did they come out to say Ekufuado, the government, the judge sitting on the case is basically abusing his power and that he is using the judiciary to punish Gregory Afoko? Did they make a statement about this? No. Because na eyomun kwasia party ni na waso. Na eyomun kwasia kamfo party ni na waso. Na eyomun kwasia president ni teso. Inti koto de ne bodwe. Me a judge na wallahi. Kochina come from our court. I will summon you people tomorrow morning. Hey, ready. Me anka me judge na anka me de mobile begina court na ensem na mu bia ma no kan no anopa tututu machire Ghana for dia me ya me de make sure say me punish branch here na ahwede obeko jail ka mo be fa nwa ko jail na kwasia na nya bail. Gregory Afoko demu almost 7 years to 8 years. Debi anamuti radio so moto kan apeteshifo bofron kwanfo monum kan you could not step up and speak up to insist that what was being done to Gregory Afoko Paul Afoko nuano it was wrong empete in kokuo kokotema motena radio so 8 years atichidie wedi nkwase asem wo wiase nyina ode ba omiane Kennedy Japan tena radio so tena TV so live TV threatening judge empetemba montuma nkasa kosto de ne bodwe mo ayana mo boda mo hu ntina ayana me di mo atam no mo agimi adwini na wo mabodwum ni adade na enkyereze mo nyanso the job you are doing is the wrong job for you people adwuma na mo ye no enya mo hu adwuma na mo ye no mo agimi eye Kwame Desperate no enya nkwase sika bi no hu de onfanye because ye pe Ghana radio sa essay Ghana ni adade mo ka ho sa Peace FM no sa na girl ya no hu fi ekua poki na nka mun jimi ya anko be obo jantra te Maryland na mudi mu jimi to ne atua ne ka not kroma no no me set trap bi ama no sa jantra ni ba na osoro de kwahye ye na kwahye eye ampanchen ne ye bone to no me say ma set trap bi aba na onim odua na ohuri de bia odua na obatra na one day ni kunu na ho mbobo sa ni kunu no ne ho mbobo na me setima wa me what time me setimawa me what time and I have time because the chroma what time because me no be dia me what time ma seti me assure say idea odrupe no abatra one day I'm on standby I'm watching and this has been going on for years our Peace FM mudi radio na say nipa mudi radio na say mino mudi radio na chatro. This is the time for you people to change the style and be and I'm very honest with you. I'm going to be honest. There are some people who work at Peace FM. They are intelligent. They deserve to be where they are. They deserve to hold the show they are hosting. 90% of Omo Peace FM host the show. And they say KTM anyway. They are not supposed to be there. They are not intelligent enough to be there. They are not smart enough to be given that platform for them to misinform. Because at the end of the day, they say, Omo catch a mebulu se munko ria now ko ria or see about bail. It does not work like that. Fools. Mudi fufona ne esimu trimwa na madana abodamfo. Kwasa samonkwa ya kama ni wana mwofu. The moment you become nim ebusamu no kura no na mu nyina madane content creators. Ye busamu question is yedi matem. And ye busamu questioner musi yedi matem. Na saa asem ye beba so. Na mumya njidwemu ha. Yenko bebia o. Me nka meko bebia nka meko dada me da ho girem yenko bebia o. Gregory Afoko mame fa nkyere mo kwasiafo ochina thank you Mr. S. Mosaba TV so a mo meka Gregory Afoko asem no. Gregory Afoko and Kufuado inwan you all did not talk about Gregory Afoko's issue. I didn't try because that Kufuado na president and Obi lawyer and to me prove why he should be given or granted bail. But the moto kan Peace FM day more air catcher in Mebunu say Obi kokuni pakra yamani bail because Ghana mrano mon kenkan in nine.
So Gregory Afoko, as we speak, has been able to sign all his bail conditions here at the High Court. Justice Marie Louise Simmons has granted him bail in the sum of 500,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, Gregory Afoko is out with all smile after signing off all the bail conditions, and it's almost certain. Gregory, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Today you are going home.
Yes.
What would you tell Ghanaians?
Oh, I will only say we should have love for one another, and we shouldn't be wicked to one another.
Okay. Now you are going home.
Yes.
How does it feel today?
Oh, great.
Feels great.
Great.
For you.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right. So that is Gregory Afoko after signing all the conditions here at the High Court and is certain to go home. He has been released as we speak, and he only have to go to the prisons, pack off his things, and he's out of here. Yes, Gregory Afoko, and you are seeing that live.
Ekufuado the Abranti we shemu 7 years. When you know trial cry managina anche. Kwasi afomo tina radio so bi anka ho asem. Baomia no the head of the police council. Kade Japan tina radio so TV so certain judge. Abranti we Ekufuado the ni shemu because Ekufuado na one Abranti we senior brother eye Paul Afoko nya problem. kwasiafo motena ho na mububu be openyeje kum wa na nim tum se HP laptop na wabetena ho bu nkwasia be openyeje kum penyini bɔne a ɔtena ɛma nkwarawe nanka ɔno ɔka ho bi openyeje kum nkwasia be ene nkwasia kasa bi yɛde kata bɔne so yensi antoma gufin wa abɔntene na wa na nim tum ti Peace FM na obu be kata bɔne so san kwasia de na maya aba beduru hanne obi nua obi yire obi kunu ya ni hyemu 6 years and achichide kwasia mpanyi we mo kase ye kan sama ye nyebetuma tena Ghana wo ah ye kase ye kasa me aka akrebi me di 50 wo me nya akwara sa me ho na efe majority of more MP before kwasia fo me nyini chamu nyina aka kakrebi na me di 50 years aka kakrebi na me di 50 years me ho na efe me nom nyoma ni bi me nyenye mo nyoma na mo ye ni bi ntra mo bodam mo yin say ye nkwara na ana mo yin say ne ye wo ye o kira mo betena radio so na mo fa mo to kankan en kire nyoma mu kire mbebunu no say wo ye bebunu wo Ghana na say wo ye entitled to bail a enya automatic ukodi bone na wa adwene o say media me ko wi abode miensa ugimi a obedem 8 years na ye nkan wasem enti sa agimi no e wo say mo ma enkwara no ti ase. Don't let them feel. Don't let the young people feel say you are entitled to bail. Now muti radio soon penny 47. My manu things I got to come kwasi asem. I'll come back to you guys. Now, Mama Mikobenim, there was so many things to talk about today. Maybe show the reason why here Brand Champon Kasa ba omian to min kasa. Maybe show the reason why here and the Brand Champon yeno ba omian to min kasa. Adikudientia Brand Champon ba omian srono. Adikudientia MPP. Sa group we omusro Brand Champon. Adikudientia kede Japan mu nyina ye din because there's something you don't know. Now here. And they are sorry, about exactly 5:48 p.m., exactly 10 p.m., 10 pepepe, na ma start Brand Champon, Kennedy Japan, and the Baumia story, no, me be jum, and mobia to the econoso. Now, I'm for 15 minutes, and you just stories to be munchiremo. Now, won't me radio, Kuma say, Yasinkophobia from Ashanti NPP youth. Yeah, there you go. Momumu bi mu agimi o tebio yaba aso abaye ni cheye de fe na yatechira santeman na medo na also dome onana Kevin Tailor chenchen hene na menie onana no bi gimi intimvete omo na meda say so am green light. Yeah. Closure of Wontumi Radio, an attempt to silence our grassroots. Yasim Rantebu Asantimemu, omo from Ashanti NPP. Omo say aya Wontumi Radio na ya tumu no. Ama the whole MPP no, omo grassroots no, aban efa kwan bi so akoma no atum anase akoma no atwom. Na omo say from Ashanti NPP. Debi ameka kire mo, me see aye na mo ba out a, monye very specific e wo mu din so, aye Ashanti NPP and Ashanti NPP. Because in the Ashanti region, not everybody listens to Wontumi. And not every MPP ni onim nyansa listens to Wontumi. Some can say Ashanti group baby amu free ba. Now some can say Ashanti group are you guys trying to say you are representing everybody in the MPP or Ashanti memu ana me person me hu baby amu free ba say na be metuma address mo because mu bi mu agimi munim adia Ashanti youth of the MPP or somewhere. You need to call your party and bring them to Ashanti region. Now monfa MPP no enko edien eye Krofo market. Now mon kan che mo party ni say yene ya Asantefo Ashanti youth ayewo MPP nim yene ye mmebunu yene ye mmebunu a yenjimi ye yenye mmebunu a yenom red yenye mmebunu kwasiafo ya party ni ba ban mu na de na moye wo ha market we ma meto awose mo fra mo party mpenifo no na mo de mo kɔ sewia mo pese ye hu the importance of Ashanti youth mo ye nkwasiafo ma se muni munyansa anka mo gwa gina sewia na my press conference na my demand say adentina mo party no mo 8 years no omo mbie sewia samu ya Ashanti youth na mo ya Asantefo nkora mo ni munyansa mo MPP mo a because I say Ashanti youth a o person say MPP Asantefo mo MPP nya no ye ka mo MPP Asantefo mo MPP no mo bi mo agimi no mo na me address mo senka mo ni munyansa na mo ye mebunu a mo pesa Asanteman koso a ka mo de mo kwasia be frɛ MPP for the free crime. So omombra Avare Hospital. Adentina mobeto hospital 99% done. Omo to be hospital no. Emma mo nanom na mo ma menemo a na nso ben ayeye mu bi no. Ebi mo fibroid de omo yem. Ebi mo nyemo na omo wuwu no. Ade no mo mbie ama hospital na anje omo nkwa. Mo so mo ya Ashanti youth of the MPP. Mo ye nwan. Samuni munyansa akata mo tufo eka se yenjeje coins na yemfa save konfo no che no mo Ashanti youth no samunya mwa anka mo beka se ye ne MPP Ashanti youth no ye pese ye party ne ba na oba renovate konfo no che no na ye nananom no ene ye maamenom no enya ayarsabia papa ko nwan agenda 111 Samuya Ashanti youth amu MPP mu amuni munyansa ka mbe from MPP ni say agenda 111 no dian pa na mosi no Asante memu a ye nananom ye nuanom ne ye nuanom ma omonyam ombetuma kom akonya yaresa mosi from the MPP Ashanti youth mu ye nwan mu ye nwan muni munyansa mu agimi sa kind of youth we ye fan chekere man sa youth we sa MPP Ashanti youth we yemfa nchechire man mu ye nwan ma senka mu ni munyansa ena mo se mu ye mbebunu a e wosa mo ti ase se Ashanti regional mo no debi daachi no eye mo na hye mo nsa na ye de tumi ama mo party no for 8 years na sa impuntudwuma we nyina ebetumi aboa Asante man imbebunu ene mo maamenom ne mo maamenom mo nuanom a mo anyanyam emma ma ankomotumi enya obrabo a bebre efri mu no anka mo MPP Ashanti youth no se munye ntwamo a se munya nkwasiafo bi a anka mo beka mo no abom na maka se ye pese ye party ne kire adenti ena omubedi su no Asante mamu galamse gi oman ne faaye mo MPP youth Ashanti for mo ye moa yento sabio sabeto sabe kura nka megimi Ashanti youth of the NPP mo ye nwan sabeto sabe kura nka me kwasea na de ye pe ope adepa ba kotoko no ye di na bro na ye ti kronim and MPP for beka say ya dani Kumasi Airport International Airport election 2024 na katagu Kumasi Airport se school for and ya beka chem say Kumasi adani International Airport plane change fi Dubai Germany America ba besiwo ebesi nne plane international plane bi ensi Asante memu airport entwamoa mo from Ashanti MPP youth mo ye nwan mo ntumi question mo party no enimtia a omde ebu Asante man ni Asante hene madane emmoa na mo from ho MPP Ashanti you magimi na mo man ni ekekere ma hwan me ekọ ahunani na memeka na yemfa mpuntiomra mo me ekọ ahunani ba no me na mudi matam sa me ma me ahunani no me na membe primpuntiomra o na wo ya Asante ni mbebunu na wo MPP wo na wo se wo ya Ashanti youth no e de na wo pre o pre na twibini dia yankwan eden na wo pre ede ama Asante man no ma Asante hu hia wo na de bi otufo ka no na adwen se osemo ma abini hia mo osemo ma mpuntuo hia mo mu bi mu agimi mu ni mu nyansa partner mu di akire se ntwamoa wuntumi radio edum enti grassroots of MPP hwe mu de sa agimi no mantwe mo ho a mutimu ana mu bi ma paito mutimu na mo MPP Ashanti youth no motie dua mo basoro anopa obetwum na motie dua because mo mu bi mu agimi se ya antiamo na ya enyim amfiri saa mo gimi no ho a motete saa Asante mani mu mo MPP youth na mo dua epiepie na mataban efufu na motuko na abom tuo pay ato atwene because mo ni mu nyansa mo mu bi mu agimi. The communication minister made it clear. The document is there. They were shut down because of regulatory violations. Now, we are Ashanti youth and our school na mompe. There was a reason why they were shut down. So many say minor and abino BBTA omofa adena wuntumi ni asasi radio mu na ye shut down omanko court. My say toilet mumwa mo MPP Ashanti youth. My say toilet mumwa. Aban no ba no or the krata beto abontene ka say wenti na medum radio no na samoso mu ya Ashanti da munim nyansa makọ school e chen me no ade na mon kan krata ne kan che wuntumi so onko court mumu bi munja jimi no na sa tete politics no wo fa beja meja pade politics no etwamo momfa nyansa mra Mon mekan de Ghana for person mutie. Mon starting kan okranchira santemai na sebio asantefo ana Ghana for mutie asantememu a omo MPP se enkwasiafo party no ebe start etie mu na saa jimisem we emfa tumi mramu o. Saa de na mote TikTok ye se sia de ye say Ghana for nu omo ho hwe. We de mo mai se ntwamwa munim nyansa. Ye kan okranchira wana mudwumoto. Yeah, kind of correction. But I'm going to tell you people, Ashanti MPP youth party muno omo mo Jimmy Panemo. Mon pass antiman ye. Mon go shakomo. Omo nya MPP for omo jina ob aya aban we so say yenye Krofo market. Sa boys no from so mo ye ntafo. And obi sorry, that's all kasa atia MPP pe. The first one make say onya santini. Ya Asantefo at the papa ben de abafie. And the child be answer and criticize MPP. One criticize Baumia, one criticize party nkwasiade. Hey wey, ya kwhwe na se no nya Asantini. Ya Asantefo. Ede na wa Asante. Ede na de baaye. Obi a wontoma gu ni fie o. Obi a wo chacha wo fie. Eba pakan ya obi a tobi. And the chain, gold chain, you to be spray obia gunu gold chain. Obia to be frantoma. Obia to be the din to no hoso. Na dear ebemaya bow dino, any dear a siu fear would on sako krumotibetne. A dear now bet to me de one sa atanaso, so when a mamma santini. Ebini ho. Ye busa question penama than interior decorators. Nama than TikTok followers. Nama start editing of watem. Nama start busa we free. We the nasinye. We the go school da. We the okasati say. We the no one your time. We the oya the nyoma bi say dipa bi say. Ye busa question penamuti moto. Na debi no. En addition be than enkoa e wasanti memu. Maka kire mo. Meka ni debi a. Enumbre edition we. E o 2472 na mama green light and meka kire mo asantifo ni bi. Me say enche. Mo addition bi na yetubufo amonte no mo beda ne nkoa wa santimemu astati change na enche se mumu bi mo amo MPP mu na mo de asanteman eye politics and the oka MPP pe ne atam party no de be hye menhia enti wo ka party ni mu pe yeso ka menhia ni mu he se man twem ho amfiri sa ade ni mu a the NPP it will be gone forever and medin ka catch them. I'm nullifying the party. Enyumbre episode way sa piece we am here it is sponsored by Menhia. O242 am na me dono ono na ma me green light say me nka monim na mumubi ne nana no bi mu agimi. My Jimmy taba party Jimmy mo mumubi mu agimi. Monsua se ne yedi mpunti obafie se ne ye kondi mpunti obafie. And oko Japan ye fufu ho it is not exclusive to Asantefo. Say no people from Kwan of Vietnam, Ubenya Biedi, and you're exclusive to Asantefo. Nobody owns anything in this world again. Nobody's entitled to anything. In this one, you will say, we are unique. Now you can't with him say, man, put your brow chrome, send a bear, unko ya aqua will be chrome. Now unko ya idea aqua, you susa a booby, or none no more than enqua. Now just here do a tema. Watch out 10 years, you will see what will happen. Mama yanko enim uja me makacho otumfo do me na me dono ohini kesi ba akwa me pen asem de me ye wo ha nyina otumfo ma me green light enti wo time ya uja kwa jimi na wo jimi ho enko be bia medwudwam mesa ba bedwudwam ya to aso now ya se akotia it's exactly 10 o'clock mama me 3 minutes bi na me fan kill stories way. Yes, see, police arrest 10 suspects, recovered 9 weapons in separate operations at Akwetia ahead of by-election. Yes, see, police for Akwachi nipa eye du nipa du. Omaji etuo nkwa 9 efro munsem etuo nkono. Ni nyina wa Akwetia election ebe ni 2nd September. Saturday na yebe election 2nd September and the police for the IGP is on the ground. And then I'm here interview be imebunu bi a omo Akwetia say hey no munim say police for no ombetuma bo adwuma say the amount of and the number of police omo hu omo kro omo bohu that is we making sure we are enforcing peace peace needs to be enforced. It is something you don't have to negotiate. Part and Ghana na kodu pomponso bia nipa bia imagine say we have been negotiating for peace for too long. Now we need to enforce peace in Ghana. And that is what the IGP is doing. And he's doing that professionally. He's not going to hurt you, but he'll make sure peace prevails and security of the citizenry is paramount. And anything that the IGP is putting everything in place to make sure say nipa ba ko po hunka during the elections ewa kutia. And ye chinko foji to free omunsem. Ya te say MPP say I amon trust police no if you say ablekuma no ya nche suspect and the report about say suspect by 8 ya che omunyina ablekuma incident no. So the police is on the ground, the police is working. Now the question here is the MPP and anybody who is thinking of causing mayhem in Akwetia still thinking of doing that, Anna? Because if you try, the police, if you believe you don't trust the police, then stay home. Because the same police we have in Ghana, they were the same police that were recruited by the MPP administration. Police for NDC beto you know, MPP for the farm. Since they say NDC about power, maintain for police for 20,000. Since they say NDC about power, maintain say for new recruits be 20,000 policemen, 10,000 policemen, mean TB. Inti say NPP ba bonte be catch say they don't trust the police to give full protection. It means the recruitment you people made before you left power, no, they were not qualified to be in the Ghana Police Service. It means nyomana na mo catch say ma recruiting so many people in the police, no, you recruited thugs. Per your statement, it means the recruitment you did, you knew said the people you were putting in the Ghana Police Service, they were not right to be in the Ghana Police Service. Because GIDIGIDI said, if are the right people in the Ghana Police Service, you will not step out of government in 8 months and tell us, say, you do not trust the Ghana Police Service. That means this political party, a friend MPP, no more Jimmy. That party is not a party that anybody can trust. How can you recruit police personnel and leave power in 6, 7, 8 months and tell me, say, you don't trust the same recruits now, That it means there's a problem with your recruits. It means the way are recruiting police, Unim say some of them are thugs in there. They are not supposed to be in there. That is why you are scared today. The same thugs will be fighting you people. It is I want to say, MPP can say, we don't trust the police. We don't trust the police. Let's ask them, why don't you trust the police? Because today, Ablekuma North, the incidents that happened during the by-election, it has been dealt with. The police, they have arrested 8 suspects. Now, NPP say, I still don't trust the police. It means the NPP is a political party. And police force. The NPP cannot be trusted. The NPP is a bad political party. Omudi boni wia Machiavellian tactics na omko sensuo na no maba no masa akose oh ye na etikoti nsuo ni nti mumba ya so wona offer police fo we nyina. The current IGP Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the deputy to IGP Dampare. So technically John Dramani Mahama, since he came into office, on changing BBSA. The only changes John Mahama has made is the CID and a few police leaders. But the hierarchy. Sandy Pa or Dampare, no Dampare deputy. I didn't be shame, no. Only na Mahama by also on take over. And this original case you don't trust the police. That means the decisions you guys made before you left office, it was a deliberate decision. Now, when you say it was wrong. And it's because Dampare is not there. Or because Dampare cannot bring his boys to do the job for you. Because from what I know, Dampare had police in the police who were doing Dampare's bidding for him. That is what I know. That Dampare had his own military police inside the police. That if even you are a police officer and you don't talk well, Dampare's boys will discipline you. That is the kind of police Dampare created. He created a dangerous police in the Ghana Police Service. So we had police who were going after policemen because they were given or they had been given the room by Dampare to do damage. That is why today you are telling us you don't trust the police. It is because you people know what Dampare was using the police to do. But we all know Akwetia by-election is an open by-election. At the end of the day, Akwetia is a MPP stronghold. At the end of the day, Akwetia seat, a MPP dia le kuto omodada. So we expect the NPP to put a lot of message out to win. Unless MPP for him say 2024, they had to beat people at Akotia. Actually, MPP for them said 2024 numbers no munya no. Omo the incumbency etata ankofo Akotia nti no munya sa number no. But say MPP nim say omo winning Akotia legitimately. They should go into Akotia with an open heart. If they believe say Akotia for beje o masema tuma, because right now no meburu na wo Akotia no opese abani create opportunity man no. Me na oka say ende yafa police assistant for me sure say Akotia mrantie bi wom. And I'm not say apprenticeship program. Yeah, expanding no. Then mbebuno mo Akotia bebrebeje biaye. Me no say ya wo mbebuno a omo firi Akotia omako university a first year omo ntua fees omo firi Akotia omo nya university omo hwe de ekọ. Me no say ya wo nkwara mo Akotia senior high school wo ha and omo hu say free SHS no ekọ yi. Me no say ya Ghana for Akotia omo hu senior oman no kyekye sikasem senior ende omo tonyoma ne bo wo fom omo hu senior inflation aba fom. Ya wankofo Akotia omo ya Ghana fo omo nim de ekọ ya wa adwadifo no mo Akotia omo be compare time na MPP wa ban mu no omo sika na da ho ene NDC ka da ho sika omo tumesie ene sika omo tumesie so omo ko bank na omo ko bo de besia insiwu na e wo ho time MPP wo ho ene NDC wo ho enti saa nipa no mo Akotia no omo be asese we nyina na omo buso omo se enti ye ko yenimi se sia na oba parliament a MPP egui se mede me aba ekoma MPP a ede na menya se Akotia ni because Akotia for hia kwan Akotia for hia dwuma Akotia for hia impuntio se sia no one join the bus na edi impuntio beba na at the end of the day one kasa na waye ho inta Akotia for no omo tie obia Akotia omo tie obia message omo nyankwasiafo omo ye Ghana fo a sebio enkwanda amanfo bi sa no omo peso sabi omo so peso mu mpuntio omo so peso mu se de John Mahama ne NDC for de aba no omo benya ho bi mfaso every say ne Akotia for MPP ni kotena parliament a ne so mfaso ne de en Mike say ende ebia yekoyi parliamentary member every Akotia no ye NDC ni a ebia ne akwa deputy minister ebi krampa na John Mahama manako head institution bia obetume di anim edi indwuma aba Akotia inti so ye Akotia ni na wo hwemia na wonim nyansa ehe ena obefa obepe MP a yesi akokọ a obe oni oni na onya abebesre akokọ a oben oni no ono enenya abebesre na sebio Akotia for sebio omo hu de ekoso Ghana kura no omo ni ntua insuo toy no manhu a ade achi ewia boy omo hu fom omo nim de ekọ omo nim se NDC betena so ache omo peso percent punto ni bi ba na mehu videos bebre wa Akotia enkofo akọ politicians akọ ekwan ni nyina ye kọ MPP tena so infie wotwe yentu efa ko talengu Akotia kwan bia so enso minim se sa abrantie ya oye NDC ni ne priority be se obeka no ho abe president Mahama me ya be Akotia kwan every say onim se oye kwan no because our power our parliament no oye kwan no obetena so ache nti yepe de okọ akope bibia ba enye de okọ twa ne siechi enu bi ne yeso aba omi ase onko ne krom election 2024 na onko wini aba wo sirem ene ne krom boko obaya ode kuraba ne baaye onko fo chance mbra ne ntie bro gari ngumu no okoye no ode kuraba ne baaye nti obetuma so aba omi ase onko biom onde okoba ode ya ane na na beba so this is what Akotia for they are watching omunjimi yo de ekoso no sa Mahama oman ya o chichiri NDC for de omoye no omohwe omo so person omo part of the Mahama goodwill sa impuntu na eba constituencies ni regions bia no na omo say omo so person omo ben omo ni na sebio akokọ sere no anase abebe sere no omo nsaka bi inti se babru bi tia Akotia obehwe MPP so omo agimi afen na MPP be kire de omo be ya ma Akotia for infie nwotwe akoya MPP for parade ni ne fuhwe left ne bema ehwe left ne nikosua ehwe stro ne nan kokromoti ehwe south and asebio ne pa ehwe north east sa brantie we wo de myself to anima on to me kan osako parliament onim number bi okọ join Akotiafo so hiam puntio Akotiafo omu hiam puntio enti den Akotiafo nye obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem bebesa abana mokoto nyansem obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem NDC betena so for 42 years. NDC betena so 42 years. Obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem akokọ a oban oni one na nya abebesere. So opese onu munsuo da wow problem. So opese sebio oban oni na akokọ abebesere no unya bi dia eno so mo problem. Akotiafo obanyansafo. Now asem papa esine binie sa akwatia MP a all standing ama eyede NDC onya eyede akonya obetumi ni basentele akasa aga se eye police recruit ya mafo na nsen meso akwatia nkwara bia mepese mde ombeka ho obetumi abefa 200 akoka ho sa na friend say akoko a obe oni no onya abebe sere ende de abeto ho nie de abeto no say next police recruitment to prioritize community protection assistance. And about 12,000 young people, they have passed out as police community assistants. You bet you moka. And you're going to say payday. Matisse MP for me to Monsha Tadia Shomo, me say, Omwa Atadia Shomo no, Bosome Swa, you bet you bibi. Obian to imbu omunim tia. Obian to indi omatem. Bosome Swa, at least, Obenya Bibia Kofie. Nipa bebu no owompene bia empene ne bema ne buo ono so sebio okoba wemu ena sebio ende yehwe inti akotiafo ende yefa dipa 12,000 police assistant sa NDC ni tumi wini a obetuma fa nkora be 300 fi akotia e de omaba e ma ye de omabe ka ho because ende de akosi ni say sa nipa we ya form say police assistant no say ye bie police adwuma a omo ye priority say bronika say priority a ye bedi nka hwe omo ansa na ya fo obi foforo intimino ken o MP oye MPP ni MP ono omboloto ewo abamu ono ni MP so mo parliament omo nso when no betuma so ne nsade na konkran se jo Mahama ne basentele ni FDC foi mombo me constituency fo nya adwuma it means say mo ankasa bunim amena da monim sende mukotuma NDC a sa brantie we obetuma so akwetia fo brantie be 20 30 40 50 100 or 200 and sa e de omudi akonkran say menso me nkofo hia sen mudi ombeka eye de recruit no ho. This is how you build. And the abane yeto no enya party ntu ne yeto wo ye Ghana ni na wo to aba de ubenya so mfaso because politicians no edwuma na mo ye ne yetu omoka enti se wo beto aba na wonim se betuma to aba ma NDC na akwetia MP o NDC no otumi ko enkran etumi fa akwetia mebunu eso de omko join the way na police ba na etumi form a adenti na wontuma NDC na akwetia mebunu no omuso nya police ni binye and the nipa 12,000 make us say sanka enye by election anka NDC MP na wakwetia anka make ye bia nipa 12,000 anka akwetia for be 300 and 400 wom SSC ano o se sakoyi NDC ni yakoto aba na okonkran na ogo ni kokasa se enie me pese me nkwala no mo akotia nso nya adwuma because police bebie ye jijam enti aba no yeto ne nyansam MPP di omagimi mo mfie wotwe kapre mwenya media efuto na metumo akwetia de MPP dia akwetia MPP dia ada ebeto aba na wie se moto ba MPP na obi asesa ne nkokuro ekwa enu ano no na akora no kwen okoye den okọ parliament hwan okọ frɛ no onim hwan afenyo makin grab bodam to parliament no de no be afenyo makin why bodam for no na parliament why jimi
so abusiafo we ensema Kevin ekwabodi Tailor so odi abeto igwa na once I meet video ni muma stressa sometimes ayana Kevin ni simbi okano shi ochale enyizo bazaza kumaze fonso ba mwenti mi anya shi anyo so oyebema bragana oyebema sigana ena oba Ghana oyebema oba Ghana pie edo pie oyebema oba Ghana brekumasi ena obae Charlie, moderna urano so moderna no so waye moderna no waye and now akot na America de maza more expecting more fire because he's not gonna spare you guys and this is Ashanti youth na washa sia wo sosi omusi minim de waye on the name of untumi but achemkwana na nsem ne de achemkwana na use whoever sa brantie no I've been watching him closely ninsem bi obeka biano it's like asset odi to nseniani ewu hu se bi nyansa bi wom yes entino it will be better so keeping for ombe keeping wo jail ho no the cells we say police custody for some period of time. Ebi obo be regaining his the mindset. Enka ye ba kona ohini ba si edu nso ka ho bia enka be me de pa. Omo kasa very very low. Enye good. But mama ye hwe ade by election na ebekọ so ewo akwatia no. To be frank, MPP candidate no. Endra na omo ye so bibi. Endra me ankasa me so ni bi se eka 2 days and 1 day before election na. Me so na mahwe. But endra me ko page bi mu na me hwe. Enkofo mo e vote di ma NDC candidate ni about 80%. And we nanado na echire yo. Oni esensu buachi. O say political party bi wa ban mu a na by election ba ye sign political party no wa ban mu emfa eye seat ni nkomo obi o opposition e ba sa o delay o development e ba sa aban no sa nipa na o opposition na MP na o opposition na ko parliament so be deni aban na ko kasa because onye ne nipa na eni bi no kasa onani kasa kra na be den na obehu se mpuntuo no beba as early as possible wanya me na make den time na ye beto omokoto edwoso abra yewura dwonkuma muka ye potu dwonkuma efiri mu a omokoto edwoso aba no ena na ado kokan asensu ba chinsu kogina no mukai se me na me woso etibuko na mokoto aba de mu position party. How do you expect me to give? I mean, Charlie, it was a whole lot. And you know, I think in summer and another kind, it has come back to MPP. And the Akwatiafo, Mupe development, I said, you're not Kevin Kana, Miss me for so many days, not to NDC for the matter of agency. Sebeya. Musu benye mpuntu because he said this about the was so kola kotuma MPP for no ka for your marking kwade na mancha say minti after your marking kabio anodon prekwa de wayirem abranti we be fe Jerry Ahmed onu na wabisi na nan eni onu so mo dina to adwumom so mo so a young boy mo yusu no so Charlie MPP ni die minim se Kevin ko bedu tela by the time na washa to so de no gu party no ko hwe hawa washasi emo woto expose na me kra me trans bisa mo say Kevin kra dey na this mommy ni elections you are still no that sugina nkofo so that sugina before so aden Kevin aden na yesa job no mo tro baby no mo so feel kakra aden na ade as the bia ho so ra wo gina mo so omo like oma utiechi obo fa ho di so anyway, Chirawaji Oku message na Mahama, your number one authentic platform, Mega TV. I could be bye bye.